Darby here. If this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. If this is not, welcome back. I tried to film this video more than once and I just could not get my life together. So I'm doing the intro right now. You're gonna get into the video a little bit later. Today we're gonna be doing the battle of the setting powders. Two of my favorite powders, probably two of the most popular powders, trying to get to the bottom of which setting powder is the best. So let's get right into it. If you're interested in seeing which of these powders comes out on top, stay tuned. The first powder that I'm talking about is, of course, the Sacha Buttercup powder. One of the most popular brown girl friendly under eye powders. If you're fighting flashback, you feel like you have issues with creasing or just like weird coloring when you use those more white powders, like the RCMA powder or Laura Mercier powder. This is a pretty popular powder. Have to buy it online. It's not available in the US. I think most people are pretty familiar with this. So it comes in this packaging. It is kind of messy. It's more of a yellow color. Let me try to swatch it for you guys, which that looks white. There we go. So it's pretty yellow, pretty golden, but it's super finely milled. So it's literally like dust. As you can see, when it blends, it's completely gone. It's a little bit messy. I mean, you just dunk your beauty blender into it most of the time anyway, but you do get a lot of fallout. Try not to get dust all over my clothes. But I'll put a price and all the details and everything probably like somewhere over here for the Sacha Buttercup. And the second powder is the Midnight Topaz powder. This one may not be as popular, but the Midnight powder has been around for a while, but it's probably most infamous for the viral Kim Kardashian banana powder, which I'm sure everyone's probably heard of. The thing with the banana powder is if you're deeper skin tone, if you're brown, darker skin tones, the banana powder is literally white. I just don't trust it. I do know some darker skin tones who say they use it, but it's just too much chance for mistakes or not blending it properly. So the Topaz powder, as you can see, is a lot more orange than the Sacha and also a lot more orange than the Midnight powder. This one comes in a couple different sizes. This one is actually 1.4 ounce. I purchased this on eBay, and I also bought another Midnight powder at a costume store here because it is originally a costume makeup. So it comes in this package. This is Topaz. I have chestnut, which I used to use for setting, and this one actually has a sifter top. I can swatch this one as well. This one's pretty finely milled, but definitely not as much as the Sacha. So you can see that one is a little more orange. Let me do a side by side. It's just hard to get out of that packaging. I have powder everywhere right now. So this is probably like the worst swatch ever. So this is the Midnight Topaz and this is the Buttercup, which the Buttercup looks super light compared to it right now. So what I did was I mixed in both. I want a little golden, I want a little warm. Sometimes the Topaz can be kind of dark. So what I'm gonna do now is put on my under eye concealer, set, and let's see how this goes. Also, I'm wearing a foundation I don't normally use. My Lancome is literally like completely empty. So I am using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC50. So again, I don't really know how that's gonna set. And for concealer, I am using the LA Pro Girl in the shade Toffee. This creases on me, so I kind of wanted to use something that I actually had to put to the test for the setting powders. Like my NARS and stuff doesn't really crease, so it's not much for the setting powder to do. But the LA Girl definitely creases on me, especially after a long day. And it's gonna be a pretty long day, so let's see which eye is gonna hold up better. So y'all, the reason I don't do a ton of like makeup videos or tutorial videos yet, I have like a zooming mirror, but I just don't want to have to try to figure out like how to do makeup and this little thing. So I haven't got there yet, but we're gonna try today. I also hate the applicators on these. Oh, and that's a lot. Okay, we committed. I'm just highlighting my usual areas. The setting powder is only really gonna matter under my eyes, and I did kind of go a little ham with I went a little crazy with the under eye brush. So we got a damp beauty blender. Okay, so I think we are blended. So let's see, on the right, we're gonna do the Sacha. I don't usually bake. I feel like sometimes it can just make the highlight like too poppin'. So I'm not gonna bake, I'm just gonna really press it into the skin. Okay, that is the Sacha. And then this is the tricky part with the Topaz. It's like, do I dump it out? This is gonna get messy. So that is the Sacha and Topaz. Hopefully I'm not too mismatched because I got places to go. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face, blend everything, probably just set these parts with my Laura Mercier deep powder because I don't want it like too pop in. This daytime, I'm running around kind of thing. So let's see, what time is it right now? Okay, so it is 9:45 a.m. right now. I'm gonna go finish my whole face. I'll check back in probably a couple times today just to see. It'll probably be like another 12 hours before I'm like done for the day. Then we'll see which one held up. Right now, I think they both look good. I don't know if the finish is gonna really look any different on camera, but we'll see throughout the day how it goes. So I'll check back in with you guys. My makeup is clearly deteriorating. I've been outside all day long. It is now 5 o'clock. I have not touched up at all. I am super oily. That MAC foundation has completely failed me, but let's just see. So we have the Sacha and the Benai. I definitely feel like the Benai side has more creasing. I hate to wear old makeup out, but I'm gonna try to keep this on to keep through the 12 hours and just do some touch-ups and see if I can make it work. All right, guys, I am back. It is late, so let's wrap this up really quick. It is 11 o'clock, over 12 hours, almost 14 hours. The rest of my makeup is clearly done. The MAC foundation completely failed me. I mean, they both have creasing. It's been a long day and I haven't touched either one of them up. I've been outside for a good portion of today, but I do feel like, maybe not on camera, but I feel like the Benai side has more creasing and has broken up a little bit more throughout the day. I still feel like they're pretty even. I'll probably still keep mixing them. I do like the color more of the Benai, but the Sacha is more finely milled, which I'm thinking is why it's breaking down a little bit less. Still torn. I still think either one's a good option, but we're doing battle of the setting powders, so I guess I will have to say for today, Sacha Buttercup beat out Midnight Topaz. I'm not sure how it's showing up on camera, so you can kind of decide for yourself which one you think looks better. Let me know if there's any setting powders that you've tried that you liked. I do have the Laura Mercier Deep, which I set the rest of my face with. If you tried Air Spun or any other powders that you can recommend, definitely let me know. Leave your comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video.